This is my K20 Pro. It has become quite old, so it usually just sits in a drawer. I don't use it anymore, since it's basically useless. Now, I decided to install Linux on it, and look, I am running Ubuntu on it. A real Ubuntu with all the desktop features. It comes with the Thunar file manager, so I can access all my files right from here, and I can customize this however I want, from changing the wallpaper and applying themes to using a different icon pack, which, by the way, turns it into something that looks just like macOS. And this isn't just for show, it's actually useful. As soon as I plug a USB cable into this phone, I can access it directly from my monitor. And no, this is not Samsung DeX, because this is the Xiaomi K20 Pro. And the best part is, this setup works on all Android phones, regardless of the brand, whether your phone is new or old. I'll explain how I did this a little later. I have installed Ollama on my phone, which gives me access to open source LLMs. And look, it's working incredibly well on this device. My phone is handling all the heavy lifting on the CPU side, while the monitor is simply displaying the output. It genuinely feels like a full-fledged computer system. And not just Ollama, I've also installed Claude Code, which I'm using right inside VS Code. This lets me build projects without writing a single line of code, using vibe coding directly on my phone. I even built a Python notebook to train a machine learning model on the iris flower dataset, all through Claude Code. And if you don't believe that I'm controlling this Ubuntu setup using my monitor and keyboard, take a look at this. I'm operating it from my Windows PC. Honestly, this setup is fantastic. I'm running both Windows and Linux Ubuntu on a single screen at the same time. Half the screen is Windows, and the other half is Linux Ubuntu. I can run tasks that are exclusive to Linux on Linux and everything else on Windows, all on one screen. And it doesn't stop at Linux. The moment I step out of the Linux environment, I can run my Android system alongside Windows in exactly the same way. My Android phone will work just like I normally use it, but with a full desktop interface. I can access all my usual apps, open the Play Store, install new applications, whether it's a game or anything else, and run them directly on the screen. Imagine playing any Android game right from your computer, any game at all. So, isn't this setup incredible? You can connect any Android phone to any PC and use it as a full desktop on your monitor. So, without further ado, let's set it up. To get started, grab your phone and go to Settings. Now, open the About Phone section. Inside About Phone, look for Build Number. Once you find it, tap on it 7 times. This will enable developer options on your phone. Once developer options are enabled, go back and open System Settings. Inside System, you will find the Developer Options section. Go ahead and open it. Once you're inside Developer Options, scroll down until you see USB debugging. Toggle it on. This is an important setting. It's what allows your phone's screen to be shared with your PC, giving it that DeX-like experience. This option should be available on all Android phones, whether it's OnePlus, Xiaomi, Vivo, or any other brand. Once that's done, go to your PC and open any web browser. Search for SCRCPY GitHub. From the results, open the official GitHub page. On this page, scroll down and click on the Releases section. Then, scroll down until you see the Assets section. Inside Assets, you'll find builds for different operating systems. Download the one that matches your system. Since I'm on Windows, I'm going with Windows file. Once it's downloaded, go to your PC's Downloads folder. Extract the downloaded SCRCPY zip file. After extracting, open the folder. Now, connect your phone to your PC using a USB cable. Allow the file transfer permission on your phone. This step is very important. Back on your PC, launch the scrcpi executable file. As soon as it launches, your phone's screen will appear on your monitor. You can control it with your mouse and keyboard. If you just want to mirror your phone, this already works beautifully. But we want to go a step further and create a true desktop experience, just like Samsung DeX. So, let's close this for now. After closing, open the file inside the scrcp folder that is labeled Open Terminal here. Once the terminal opens, run this exact command. I'll put the command in the description so you can simply copy and paste it from there. As soon as you run the command, a new screen will open on your monitor. This acts as a separate display for your phone, completely independent from your phone's actual screen, and gives you a true desktop experience. Your phone's own screen becomes irrelevant at this point because this is now functioning as a full secondary display. To switch full screen mode, press Alt plus F. It will go full screen instantly. At that point, it won't even feel like you're looking at a phone screen. It'll feel exactly like Samsung DeX. Now, you can use any app just like you normally would on your phone. Since I've already installed Linux Ubuntu through Termux, the moment I open Termux, I'm right inside the Linux environment you saw at the beginning of this video. This Linux setup is absolutely amazing. You can run any app you want, Krita, VS Code, Blender, Ollama, anything. I've already uploaded a dedicated video on my channel showing exactly how to do that. The link is in the description, and that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this setup. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you in the next one.